We're back with Bonner Saga. There's a stone that's here. Okay. A golden glow greets you, the first warmth you felt since entering the darkness. Disheveled women and children huddle on one side of the godstone, while a dredge sits on the other. The dredge has arranged a circle of obsidian stones around itself. Just outside that lies the bodies of a couple dead men. Ain't this the sight? Ollie grins. Then he frowns. I have a feeling this is about to become our problem. Hmm. Alright, what's the problem here? Praise to God, someone's finally come, carrying a divine light. Not exactly. Lady, you got it wrong. The matronly woman face falls as she gets a better look at you. I know that crest. Ravens. Did you come all this way to rob us, then? First, we're stuck here with that slag. The stone hurler stands within the rings of stones, warbling loudly as you approach a godstone. The old woman recoils in disgust. Well, how interesting. This one is terrified of you, Ivar. How do you know that? Because she said so. She called you Destroyer. I'd heard of the Destroyer before, but I had no idea I was traveling with him. Is that really you? They speak of you like we do Bellower. Thought you'd be bigger. Funny, Alfred. It's a misunderstanding. Where would you hear such a thing? Traveling with the Valka, but you do not know where we are headed. You are an interesting one, Ivar. We should talk more. The old woman rejoins you. After a heated battle whispers with her king, she clears her throat. I am called Hilda. We came here to pray when the sky darkened. I guess I don't need to tell you we're only alive because of the Godstone. A miracle, and they say the gods are dead. Then this slag comes from nowhere. It attacked us, killed their husbands, and mine as well. I, miserable sow, sucker he was, but an injustice to be killed by this thing. She gestures rudely at the stone hurler. It makes hissing sounds like escaping steam. Quiet, filthy thing. You'll take us somewhere safe, surely? Surely you will. The opposite. You don't want to go where we're going. God's alive. Has everyone lost their minds? At least give us justice. Don't leave this slag alive to kill us and eat our children. Alfred, what's the Dredger side of the story? Hilda bristles at the implication. Alfred taps her spear, and the horns vibrate with a familiar hum. The dredge sings a soft response. She says they left her no choice, but to defend herself, stuck here, same as them. By the gods, we're found by the only slag lovers in the dying world. She snatches something shiny from the hands of one of her king and waves it in front of you. This is what the ravens need, isn't it, you disgusting vultures? Family heirloom worth more than it looks. I say we bring the stone hurler with us, Ivar. She can obviously fight. You said it was terrified of me. She won't put up much of a struggle, will she? What are you talking about? Kill it already. Kill it! Uh... I have a feeling like bringing a dredge with us is gonna piss off Volka. This was a bad idea. Bring it with us. Alfred speaks to the dredge again. It shows little emotion, but that may be just because it lacks facial expression. Quite the motley crew you've gathered, Destroyer. Please, don't call me that. I'm serious. Hilda pockets her heirloom, offers only low curses, angry that the dredge lives on. Okay. I'll talk to the interesting one first. Alfred finds a quiet moment to make her way to you, leaning on her staff. Why didn't you tell me, Varl? Tell you what? About being the destroyer. It isn't something that often comes up in conversation. You'll have to excuse me. I don't always know how to speak with people. I spend a lot of time alone. Or with the sculptors. Sculptors? Well, more precisely, they say something like, "We who shaped the stone, but close enough." You didn't think the dredge called them dredge, did you? Hang out with dredge? There's quite a lot I've learned from them. You can speak with dredge? Some things you may know, many secret. Alfred waits your reply. The sculptors you see as a friend? You need to stop looking at everything as us and them. Some of them are friends, others are not. The same as any people, anywhere. Oh, I understand how hard it can be to see past your differences. Impossible sometimes. But so many don't even try. How did you learn mending here out on your own? Mending? Call it what it is. We pluck at the threads of reality. Almost anyone can see them, if you know how to look. Who do you think taught the teachers? The gods? And who taught the gods? Even godlier gods? Anyway, you see my point. Don't think so highly of your mender friends. They're more dangerous than they let on. I agree. She right. She right, because like I think Juno caused all this shite to happen. How do you mean? I trained to be a mender when I was just a girl. They tried to kill me, believe it or not. The Ra right there was the one sent to do it. She points to the figure Bercy snoozing hard on the ground. I don't think he even remembers me. I looked a little different back then. But I escaped. Not before learning some things. They trained their simple-minded menders to heal stubbed toes and raise walls. It's a fine distraction from the powers the Valka really wield. But if an apprentice doesn't have the skill to control their powers, they're a threat to the mender's reputation. And if you show too much skill, well, you're an even bigger threat. Alfred waits your reply. What kind of secrets are you talking about? What, for nothing? I'm nothing if not a trader of knowledge, you know. The rarest secrets don't come cheap. How about this? In exchange for telling me how you became the destroyer, I'll tell you something you may find quite important. What do you say? If you can promise to keep it to yourself. I do. The Sundeer I killed, Reyes, it was no legendary battle. When I brought her head back to the other Varl, they invented their own stories. The truth is, I got separated from my allies. I found her in a snowstorm alone. She was cradling an infant. My axe accidentally killed the child. She didn't even put up a fight after that. Indeed, it was Bellower's child, Ivar. How can you... Are you certain? Completely. Consider that our trade. There is more to tell another time, maybe. We should get going. After you. Well, just one more thing. Are those Varl horns on your staff? Alfred laughs with a genuine mirth. Nothing to worry, Ivar. They were a gift that I treasure very much. You see, I have friends of all sorts. But as you said, we should be going. Another story for another time, perhaps. I like her. I hope she doesn't turn out to be a villain. Alright, Foka. I see you trust me. You notice Foka standing alone, arms crossed, sporting a deadly scowl. Everything alright? Yeah, we're doing great. Our leader is hunting us down, we've been kidnapped by witches, and now we're arguing about how many dredge we can save along the way. It's the kind of thing a little girl grows up dreaming about. I get your point. She glares at you through narrow eyes. How did a woman get accepted by the Ravens anyway? Is this the part where you ask me about my past? We talk about family and hug? Eat black snow, Varl. These guys all chose to be here, just like me. That's the truth. And that's all the family you need to know about. Considering you didn't even mention family, you doubt that's the whole story, but you let it drop. You still care about Bolvark. Are you trying to piss me off? Imagine little Alette hunting you through the darkness, trying to rip your throat out. Now imagine some arse accusing you of having feelings about it. You notice Falca's hand instinctively go the axe had thrown at Ivan a few days back. What do you plan to do with the axe? Its name is Claw. And what I plan to do with it is my business. Can we agree to keep it tucked away? If the sight of it scares you, then yes, I'll keep it safe and snug right here. I'm not suicidal, Ivar. I'm not going to plant it in a Velka's skull. Not right now. You always this pleasant to be around? I mean, to be fair, we kinda did kidnap her. I never asked to be around you. I always heard the Varl liked their space. You're not wrong. Must be nice to be accepted for something like that. My kind treat you like you're diseased if you don't act right. But the Ravens, they don't judge. It's not like I want to be completely alone. I just don't need tedious, pointless conversations with every idiot who has an idiot opinion. Go on. Oh, damn it. Oh, you've got me talking about my... Are we done here? We should keep moving. I get why you came over. Juno's ready to go. No, I came on my own. You know, I used to be great at telling when someone is lying, but it sure is harder these days, isn't it? You know what I mean? Let's get something straight. I'll take talking to you over Juno, but you're no Raven. And whatever happens to Bolvark, I'm not convinced he doesn't have a good reason for what he's doing. So don't give me a reason to let him, and don't try to get close and friendly. Take it easy. I don't like this any more than you do. Take it easy. That's not part of the job. Bad things happen when I let my guard down. Now, excuse me while I gather the unkindness. Unkindness? That's what I call a flock of ravens, Ivar. Fitting. Fitting! It's fitting. It's fitting. And we now have a freaking... everybody's injured! How did we get that much renown? Holy biscuits. I think maybe it's... do I want dodge or crit? I think we can go for crit. He's kind of like an all-rounder at this point. Alright, can I... Might as well upgrade you. Since you're gonna be around us for a while. I want dodge, actually. And you will be, I think, you were not the twice-born, the unbent, the whisperer, the wolf. The hopeful might be good. I see. We can only do one type per. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do the hopeful for you. Alright, anybody else that can be promoted? The castaway? Alright, you're a hurler. So I probably want crit for you. And I probably want puncture for you. Okay. Second, 1 plus. Ooh, that's nice. Will on kill, +2 strength, -1 armor. I don't think I want the foolish. Less aggro, 1 movement. Less aggro, 1 movement. I think that's one for somebody who's melee. +1 movement, +1 damage, 1 aggro. The wolf is really good. Death's messenger. Death's messenger might be really good. I'm going. I think we're gonna do the wolf. And I want lucky shot on you. There we go. I don't think we can get anybody else. I like Alfred. She's cool. We have and we can give you that I think it's the range distance. Ooh. But knockback, but range 2. We'll do that first. Alright, and then Sigborn. I think we need an armor guy. You're back on the job. Welcome back. Alright, we can leave. Let's leave. Goodbye, those who are at the stone. We have taken a dredge with us. Yep, moral has climbed. Doesn't worry anyone else that they've somehow gotten ahead of us, asks Valgard. What once was a hill that has been twisted into a thin strip of land, pulled like a spider's silk, with a steep drop beneath, warped shamble back and forth across it, but Bulwark is nowhere in sight. They don't need rest, Volka realizes with a shudder. Bulwark can't confront us directly, not while the Volka live. He's going to thin the herd all the way to Ridgehorn. Fane, spits Ollie. It's exactly what we do, isn't it? I hate it. You consider the approach. Falca, what do you suggest? If it were us, we'd lure them across, lay archers to hit them from the wings, while spears come up to fill the retreat, says Folka. Something tells me the warped can't coordinate like Raven, though. But what would Bulwark do with a bunch of drunk idiots, Folka mumbers and thinks for a while. He'd make it look like a trap, so we try to get fancy. My gut says we rush it. Ollie has his axe already drawn. You consider approach. Hmm. Hmm. I think I think we gotta get across as fast as possible. Nobody stops until we're across Ubark. The Raven advances quickly. The Warped are slow to respond. Slingers! Shouts Falca, noting Warped dredge hiding just over the ridge. Rush 'em! Nope, this is yeah, he's injured. I can't do anything about. Okay, this is what we got. We gotta go. 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 This is what we got to deal with. Da, 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 da. All right, that could have gone worse. Could have gone worse. All right. Put you in the middle. Put you in the back. Put you in the back. I can probably ride lightning. Like, okay, we're gonna concentrate our forces. Can't really see well. Okay, we're gonna try to barrel through this way. So I want you. I want you here, and I want you here. Actually, I want you just over there. I want you there, and I want you there. Perfect! We're good. Rest. Alright. We gotta get his strength down. Oh. Thanks. Alright. Heals target for half current will. Can't go above max. We're gonna ride the lightning. Okay, did 3 damage. She's good. I like her. Can I attack? Nope. So I can't even. Alright, I'm gonna have to wait till he goes. Shatterstone. Let's put it there. I'm okay. Alright, pick one up. They like to push us back, don't they? Alright, we're gonna go here. End the turn. I'm gonna go straight over here. That is unpleasant. I don't like the tentacles. Alright. Get you down. Let's ride some lightning. Can I not ride the lightning? I guess not. Alright. I need to have her rest constantly. Alright. Attack you. Let's bring that shield down. Ow. Alright, bring you down. I don't like what you're doing. It makes me nervous. Can I... What's Axe Storm? Ah, that's Axe Storm. Alright, we're just gonna flail. Who's next? You? Yeah, we're gonna... Can we insult you from here? Yep, we're gonna insult you. I can't see it. Ow. Alright, I'm gonna have her rest. Ow! Shit! That's all I can do. And there he goes. Ow. I gotta use that. Alright, I'm gonna start bringing your shit down. I gotta start healing. Alright, hunkering down. If I go here, I can attack that guy. And kill him. Ow. Get his armor down a bit. He's gonna be a pain. He's gonna hurt. Stab. Please stab. Please get rid of him. Alright. We can get rid of you. Right. Set. Oh yay, promotions. Okay, this is starting to hurt. I'm getting really lucky with all these hunker down. And now he is injured. She can hit hard. You know what? You can have the kill. Yay, now he can be promoted. Oh man. This game is really rough because like, you know, there's particular guys who are like support, but particular guys who just get like kills. Alright, he has goddamn that thing I gave her. It's a her. It's oh my god. Ivar's. Oh, Ivar got in battle, so. Alright, we rushed the bridge. The bridge has been rushed. This time the warp seemed more organized than last. That could have gone all wrong, Spar says, peering over the bridge's edge at the twisted rocks far below. Falco replies, yeah, you could all be dead. Come on, this isn't the place to give Bolvark another try. Oh look, the morale declined. Small pale orbs wink at you from deep crags in the darkness. A brief inspection revealed there are eggs. Skulkers, whispers Ditch, trying to pull one of the creatures free from its shell, stabbed through his dagger. The stoneholder who joined you at the Godstone looks upset by the dead thing. She darts between a few clusters, making scooping noises and nodding. Are you crazy, Foka? Frowns. That's a lot of eggs, Oli bemoans, squinting ahead into the darkness. Makes my faint skin crawl. He doesn't finish the sentence. You imagine countless more eggs in every direction, just out of sight. What do you want to do? She finds a cluster of palm-sized eggs and begins gathering them in her sling, nodding as if to say, this is fine. Not sure if it's more comforting or terrifying that she's unafraid, but no one intervenes. Soon you leave the nest behind. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we're just gonna ignore that. The caravan stops to rest their feet and eat. The only good thing about this damned beacon we're walking around in is there's no reason to hide a campfire, says Crumb, chomping on some burned meat. The conversation turns towards some of Crumb's war exploits, and evolves quickly into a rowdy debate on who can beat who in a fight. Alright, how about ditch and back, grins Ollie. In a fair fight, says Grim. Back in his girlfriend, no question. Ditch points and crosses his arms as everybody else's laugh. But I'd put my gold on Falco over almost any of you spoiling milkmaids. He smiles. Now, in a fight against a Varl, none of you have a chance. The ravens laugh. Well, who could hope to stand against the unkillable Kurum? Quips Spar. Nobody, yet. But I hope someday to face down a Sunder, says Kurum. Spar grins. What about a Sunder Slayer? There's a long silence. What do you think, Sunder Slayer? Krummer asks, puts you on his butt. You think you can take me? I have one arm. I wouldn't even need both arms. The others respond with delight. Now that's something I'd pay to see, Folka says. But you know what I think? We need to get moving. The others grumble and roll their eyes, but soon you're back on the road. I made a funny! And now we're back to bad with decent morale. Okay, what we got? We are... Oh, good God. I don't like the looks of this. Brambles rise ahead of you like gnarled hands reaching toward the sky, their fingers peppered with thorns. This was once the healthy forest, now it's just another obstacle. Great. Bolverk knew we'd have little choice but to pass through here, Ivan says. Going around would cost days. You consider your inevitable approach. Volka, what's your gut say this time? Her tired head shake is telling. They'll use the trees so we can't tell numbers or direction. They're not worried about losses once they start coming. I don't expect them to stop. Standing our ground is a sure way to be overrun. But we should go now before they're really dug in. She pauses a moment before adding, this is gonna suck. You consider the inevitable approach. Alright, we'll attack them as they come. Shields, Folka calls in a tone you're starting to become familiar with. The ravens do their best, but progress is slow. Each fallen creature is replaced by 2 more. Eventually, you find yourself stopped and surrounded. Cut a swath, Folka huffs. Before we can push any further, watch the flanks. Okay! Oh my god. Oh, this is bad. Okay, what we got? Ivan's still on... Okay. We got... Ollie. And Bot. Can you do anything? No. I can promote you. That's what we can do. We can promote. Will. All the will. All the willpower. And who else can I promote? I can promote you. I wanted... the crit and the puncture. And we can... Anybody else? That's it. I gotta get her some kills. No end in sight to these things. This is bad. Alright. I think we should focus over here. Alright. What am I gonna do? Nope. This guy. I want them to come to us. Alright, we have to knock down its strength for sure. Ow. Alright. These guys are okay. Okay, I gotta start attacking these guys. I don't think I can do very good here. Alright, yeah, let's just get rid of you. Oh wow, that absorb. That's bull. Can I? Yeah, I can get over there. It's gonna suck. Alright, we need one more. Ow. Ow. Alright, go here. And get down his armor. Who's next? I think that's that guy, so he's gonna go back. Alright, let's get rid of... And I think I can try to ride... No, actually, we gotta do strength of will. Nice crit. Okay. Can I axe storm? Nope. Ow. Alright, who is... We are just shield walling this shit. Ow. Shoot. Alright, if I go over here, let's just get some damage done. Ow. Ow. At least he, like, moves on his own. Oh, yeah, that we can get rid of that guy easy. He's gonna rack up so many kills. It's gonna be amazing. Yeah, she needs to get out of there. Two. No. Alright, wow, that's a crit. Thank you for doing that for me. Alright. Here. Not insult. Attack. And we'll do one more. Nice. All set. Yeah, nope, nope. I've learned my lesson. I am bad at this game, so therefore I will not even try. Yeah, Holly kind of took a shot there in the face. I don't think it was. I don't think he had a very good time. Right. Fighting through the forest is irksome at best of times, but nearly intolerable in these conditions. You break through miles of razor-sharp boughs, gasping to catch your breath in the open air. On the hill ahead rises Ridgehorn, finally. Great. I'm so glad we're past that nightmare. You see him? Says Folka. Bolverk stands motionless, far up the hill, clearly watching the caravan. Now I know how it feels for all those poor bastards who saw us coming. Hard to know what he's thinking at this point, says Ollie, expecting us to do what he'd do or the opposite. Or expecting that we'd expect him to. Spar pipes up. Know what I'd do? Cook some food, sleep. But he won't see that coming. Ollie scoffs. You're just tired of walking, old man. Folka blinks. Spar might be right. We'll make it look suspicious enough to throw him off. Everybody rest before Ridgehorn. No lookout, you ask? As they prepare the campfire, Folka shakes her head. That's what makes it look like a trick, but do whatever you like. I won't stop you. Hmm. Hmm. Um. Yeah, settle in. You put your trust in Folka's hands and lay on the hard ground. Time passes slowly. Soft crunching catches your attention. You swear under your breath, grabbing for your axe, but your hand finds empty air. In a panic, you jump to your feet to scramble the ground. No axe. The crunching gets louder, turning into thumping. Trees, branches, abandoned cradles, tree branches, abandoned, cradled bundles of snow. Like a blood moon, Bellower stands out of the tree. Suddenly storms out of the darkness in gleaming red armor. There is your missing axe, jutting from a bleeding bundle in his arms. The ground shakes from his roar. Poor sleep, Ivar? Alfrin asks. She crouches over the fire, her strange shape fluttering in the firelight. The campfire is still, aside from the gentle crackle of firewood. Just dreams. Some people think dreams are omens. But those people are idiots. But they can certainly be a fine distraction from our troubles. Not my sort of distraction. I'm sorry if I dredged up old memories back at the Godstone, so to speak. There is more to that story. Would you like me to tell you? Sure. You've heard one half already, how the Volca came forth during the Second Great War with fire and fury to push the sculptors to extinction. She gestures theatrically. So I've heard. Perception, paint themselves a hero. What the Valka really did was make their foes a promise. Abandon the war, and they'd share secret knowledge. The Valka taught them to write. They taught the stone singers to weave. And for the first time, the sculptors learned how to make more sculptors to thrive. They kept their end of the bargain and remained hidden, at least until recently. So the Valka. So that's true. History is always painted by the victors, so that doesn't really surprise me. But why risk them breaking their promise? How do you know this? They have their own history and carvings. I've read it on the great black stones in their dark home as their trusted guest. What I don't understand is why you trust these, Velka. You stare into the fire, and it shows you old shapes. When you speak, it's almost as if to yourself. When I killed Rays, when I returned to my kind with her head. Igvar, they chanted. None has slain asunder before. They wanted to make me the king's kindir. I couldn't. They haunted me. Belor and Rays and that damn child. Every night like tonight. Maybe it sounds like nothing to have bad dreams, but it rubs you raw. It gets in your bones. So I left Avarl. I found a small town of men where nobody knew who I was. Nobody called me Ingvar. Ivar never had dreams like this and scored. So that's why you agreed to come with Juno and Ivan. The truth is, Juno didn't ask me to join them. I asked her. The flames continued to dance hypnotically. On that bridge in Eintorf, I stood before the Bellower. I could have moved, but I just held up my shield and waited for the end. What's that, Ivar? The name snaps you out of your trance. You stand and stretch your legs. Your axe is where you left it, and the ravens are beginning to stir in their tents. It's nothing. Dude has some deep-seated issues. Alright. Um, that's all I'm gonna... We'll talk to him later. I'm gonna assume he knows what's up with Alfred. Alright. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you like what you saw, please give it a like, leave a comment. It really kind of helps and subscribe if you want to see more. Have an awesome day.